everyone, it's Helen here. Today I will be making bánh cuon or Vietnamese steamed rice rolls. In Vietnam we love eating rice and noodles and anything else that is made from flour. We will call it bánh or cake. And making this bánh involves rolling or cuon, so we call it bánh cuon. Making bánh cuon requires lots of patience, and therefore if you want to test how patient you are, then let's go to the kitchen with me and we make some bánh cuon, okay?
For this recipe, I'm using one pack of 400 gram bánh cuon flour. But if you can't find this, you can mix rice starch with tapioca starch for 200 gram each. You dissolve the bánh cuon flour with half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 1 liter of water. On the package, they say that you should use 750 ml water, but I use more than that for this recipe, and I will explain to you why later. So stir well until the flour is dissolved, and in order for the crepes to have a smooth, silky texture, let the batter rest for at least 1 hour or better overnight. Meanwhile, we will prepare the fillings. Season the minced pork with salt and pepper. Mix well. Soak the dried wood ear mushrooms in boiling water and leave for 15 minutes. They will grow bigger and become softer. Then wash them well under cold running water and remove the stem if any. After that, you cut them in thin strips and then chop them up. Wood ear mushrooms are popular for many Chinese and Vietnamese recipes, so you can actually buy them at any Asian grocery store. Next, we cut red shallots into 1 cm thick slices and chop up 1 onion. We need a lot of fried shallot to garnish, so this is how to make fried shallot or hành phi. Make sure that the shallot slices are very dry and coat with some tapioca starch. Because the Asian red shallot is quite expensive here, so I also add onion slices for more volume. Next, heat a generous amount of vegetable oil in a pan. The oil should be enough to cover the shallots. Test the correct temperature of the oil using 1 slice of shallot or a chopstick. If you see bubbles around it, meaning the oil has the right temperature. Fry the onion and shallot slices until they are slightly golden brown and quickly remove from the pan. Spread the fried shallot on a kitchen paper to drain out the excess fat. Then when it cools down, it will become crispy. Next, we heat 2 tablespoons of the same oil in a pan and fry the chopped onion until it turns translucent or a little golden. Then add the minced pork and cook under medium-high heat until it is done. Use a spatula to break the pork to avoid any chunk. The pork will be cooked when the color changes completely. And finally, we will add in the chopped mushrooms and cook for another 30 seconds and then take off the heat. Now comes the more exciting part, making the right crepes. This is how bánh cuon is made at a street vendor in Vietnam. They have a pot filled half full with water, and a piece of cloth is stretched and tied tightly on top of the pot. Then they bring the water to boil and ladle on some batter and spread it around and then cover and steam for a minute. Then the rice crepe is carefully lifted and transferred onto a tray with a thin bamboo stick. After that, they will add the filling and roll. The rice crepe is paper thin and really delicate. Pretty cool, huh?
So that was it that I filmed the people making bánh cuốn in Vietnam during my last trip to Vietnam. And but we are making it at home today, and it will be too much complicated to set up such a system like that. So I'm gonna simplify the process and making bánh cuốn with just a non-stick pan and a tray, right?
So this is how you make bánh cuốn at home. Because we're making it this way, we need more water in the batter than the traditional steaming method. That's why I add 1 liter of water instead of 750 ml water as instructed in the package. You grease the pan and the flat surface with a very thin layer of oil, and then heat the pan over medium-high heat until it is nice and hot, then pouring 1/4 cup of the batter. Tilt the pan in a circular motion to make the even round crepe. Cover and cook for 1 minute. Most likely you will throw away the first crepe because your pan is not used to it yet, and the first roll might be oily and ugly, but the second one will be better. When the crepe is cooked, you flip it out onto the tray and continue to make another crepe while the pan is still hot. If you have a good non-stick pan, you only need to grease the pan and just once for the first time only. If your pan is not that good, maybe you need to grease it again after 4 to 5 crepes. But don't grease the pan and the tray after every crepe because that will be too oily and you want your crepe to be steamed and not fried. While waiting for the new crepe to steam, you add filling and roll the previous crepe. There are many ways to roll, and this is just one of them. Remember to always stir up the batter before making the new crepe. Just continue to do this until you finish the batter. It will need a little practice, but I'm sure you can do it. The more skillful you get, the thinner you can make the crepe. It will take about 40 to 50 minutes to finish the batter if you continue this process successively. So be patient. This is another way to roll. You just fold it 2 times like this. So this is what we get. The rolls should be thin, somewhat translucent, so we can somehow see the fillings through the outer layer. To serve, cut the steamed rice rolls into bite-sized pieces and top up with fried red shallot. You can serve bánh cuốn with vegetables, for example, blanched bean sprouts, meaning bean sprout that is soaked in boiling water for about 30 seconds. Or you can also serve it with chopped cucumber or fresh vegetables and herbs like Asian basils, etc. And also it normally comes with Vietnamese ham, chả lụa, and of course some light dipping sauce. Here I also add some thin slices of carrot and kohlrabi in my dipping fish sauce. Let's give it a try. The outer layer should have a smooth and silky texture. The fillings will be a little crunchy because of the woody mushrooms. You feel the freshness of the vegetables and also the sweetness of the fried shallots. Bánh cuon has many variations. It is served differently in different regions in Vietnam. And this is a takeaway bánh cuon from the store that I filmed earlier. They added some cotton meat or meat floss on top and some fried breadcrumbs. Yummy! And this is bánh cuon from a famous restaurant in Da Nang. It is served with a platter of fresh vegetables, and also they put some green papaya slices in the light dipping fish sauce. So enjoy your homemade bánh cuon and thank you for watching. Bye bye!
I got no luck for her, and before much longer I gotta be on the run. So sparrow, sparrow, won't you spread your wings and go and tell the girl I really miss her so. Poor fellow, sitting by your window, I don't know from whence I come and go. I can lend you my wings, but you gotta know, you gotta let her know you miss her so. Oh, but my girl, she's got no love for me, and there'll be my girl, I got no love for her, and before much longer I gotta be on the run. I know, fellow by the window, I don't know from whence I come and go, but I know where you gotta go. You gotta go and let her know you miss her so.